Hi, it's Andy here at Photech Video. A week ago, I uploaded a video to this channel explaining why I had downgraded from the Sony ZV-E10 to the 10-year-old Sony A5100 or A5100. If you're interested in knowing why I did that, please check out this video linked up here. In that video, I also promised to show you what is inside this tiny little box, as well as to show you the portable lighting setup which I take in my cabin flight case wherever I travel. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the actual setup of this portable studio with footage actually taken on the A5100 and using my portable light setup. So I really don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to show you what you can fit inside a little box like this, inside a small cabin flight case. And you'll be able to see that in just a small space, with a couple of portable light stands, a tube light, a mini tripod, and a small 5-in-1 reflector, you can create your own portable YouTube studio, which means that you can create videos absolutely wherever you go. Okay, so as you can see here in my small cabin flight case, I have a selection of kit. First of all, I have my hard box, which I'm going to show you the contents of in a moment. So I'm going to put that to one side. I have a small mini tripod, which is extendable, which I can attach my A5100 camera to. I also have here inside this bubble wrap a small Ulanzi VL110 RGB tube light, which has a battery incorporated. Then I have two extendable light stands, and these light stands will extend up to about 1 meter and 55 centimeters. The great thing is that it's telescopic and the feet open up just by pressing a button there, and they have, as you can see, a very wide foot base. On the top of the light stands, I've attached a screw-on adapter, which allows me to be able to attach my light, for example, and roll wherever I want it to be. So I can attach my light here. I can also attach my camera if I want to. And as you can see, I've attached here this small reflector grip, which is going to hold my reflector or my diffuser in my portable YouTube setup. And finally, here, something which lives in my case constantly, I have a 5-in-1 reflector. It has white, it has black for negative fill, gold and silver, as well as the center being a diffusion panel. And this 5-in-1 reflector is actually an 80 centimeter reflector. So again, it's plenty big enough. Okay, so now we come to the bit which we've all been waiting for. And this is what's inside the box. Well, here we go. So as you can see, inside this sturdy, hard zip-up case, I have my Sony A5100, A5100. But not only that. So let's take a look at everything else that's inside the box. So let's go first then to the little pocket on the top here. And of course, something which is always necessary is a clean camera cleaning cloth. Inside the pocket, I also have a spare battery for the camera, and I also have a battery charger for 2 of the batteries that this camera uses, as well as a USB-C cable for plugging in the charger. Now let's go to the actual case itself, and the first thing here I have, as you can see, is a Ulanzi AM18 wireless microphone transmitter. Now the reason I carry this microphone with me is because the built-in microphone, which is pretty good, doesn't give a high enough audio quality, and so I take this with me. But I don't need to take the AM18 receiver with me because these handy little microphones have built-in memory, which means that you can record internally without the need for the transmitter. So this little thing here just clips onto me and I can record for hours and hours. And all I need to do is plug in the USB and plug it into my computer and download the audio files. Okay, so also inside this box I have another spare battery, which means that I have 2 spare batteries so far. And I also have a dummy battery, which plugs in to a USB-C, which allows me to be able to give continuous power to my Sony A5100 camera, as well as reducing the amount of heat build-up in the camera and therefore allowing me to record a little bit longer before it shuts down due to overheating. And finally, I have my beautiful Sony A5100 itself. Remember, it has the flip-up screen like this. I also have attached here a wrist strap, which means that I can carry it about without any worries of actually dropping it. So pretty amazing what you can fit in this little hard box, and you can carry it around with you wherever you go and just toss it into your flight or cabin case every time you're going to travel. So let's take a look now at some footage which I took on the other side of my studio using the Sony A5100 and my portable lighting setup. So here I am with my portable setup. First of all, I put the Ulanzi VL110 tube light onto the stand and put it directly above the camera and behind. Then attached to the other light stand, I put the 80 centimeter diffuser panel just to make it a little bit softer on my face. Obviously, I could have put things off at one side, and I could have used the reflector to fill in some of the shadows on this side, but I just wanted to show you the basic setup which I have. So then in front of the diffuser, I have the mini tripod with my A5100 attached and my flip-up screen so that I can see what's going on in this recording. Remember, the A5100 has no mic input, which means that I'm recording internally to this Ulanzi AM18 wireless mic, which also allows internal recording. And I will sync the two in post-production. By the way, I forgot to mention when I was showing you the insides of the box that I actually carry 3 batteries in the box. There are 2 spares and the battery which is inside the camera itself, as well as the charger, as well as the USB, and as well as the dummy battery, which plugs into USB-C. So there you have it. This is my portable light setup, which all fits into my little case and into my little hard box. Obviously, I wouldn't use this setup here in my studio. You can probably see behind me that I have a lighting rig set up there, which is my mobile YouTube station. In fact, you can check out this video above here if you want to know how I put together my mobile YouTube station and the components which I use for it. So, as I said before, all of this kit fits into a very small size and goes with me everywhere I travel. So not only can I make YouTube videos wherever I travel, but I also have a small, compact, quality camera which I can take videos on, and also excellent quality still photos in RAW and in JPEG formats. So as you can see, it really is not necessary to take lots of gear with you to be able to do a portable YouTube setup, and also not that expensive. Please tell me in the comment section down below if you also have a portable setup which you take with you when you travel to be able to create YouTube videos. Having this box with the contents which you've already seen prepared and ready to go, sitting next to the 2 portable light stands and the mini tripod, as well as having the 5-in-1 reflector always in my cabin case, makes life so easy when I have to go on a trip. It's just literally pick up the box, pick up the light stands and the tripod, throw them into my case, and then pack my case with all the space that I still have around my portable lighting kit. As always, you'll find affiliate links to the products used in the making of this video in the description section down below. If you do buy something through one of my affiliate links, thank you. The price to you will be the same, and I will receive a small commission which will help me to continue creating content for you here on this channel. Please leave your comments or questions in the comment section down below, and please let me know what you thought about the quality of the footage for my mobile studio. Obviously, it's not comparable to the studio setup here, but it certainly is flexible and portable. If you liked this video and found it interesting, please click on the like button and share it with your friends and family who may also be interested in the content. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and ring on that notification bell to be notified every time a new video drops on my channel. So until the next time, this is Andy at Photech Video signing off. Take care and be safe.